So welcome back to another My League rebuild here in NBA 2K19. In today's video, we are going to be doing the Bradley Beal Toronto Raptors rebuild video. So Bradley Beal has been rumored in a bunch of trades to the Lakers, to the Hornets. The Raptors now getting involved. And I think a pickup of Bradley Beal for the Raptors would be absolutely unbelievable. This would 1,000%, I think, put them in the Eastern Conference Finals. I would say 80% chance it puts them in the NBA Finals. But like, just looking at this team right now, you obviously got Kawhi Leonard, and you have got to give him a reason to stay this offseason. If you have a nice young shooting guard like Bradley Beal, really great three-point shooter, just a really good player in general, that's another reason to stay, because you have an older point guard in Kyle Lowry. It's going to be one of the best backcourts in the NBA if you pair up Lowry and Beal. Siakam is probably going to be one of the pieces that's going to have to be moved, unfortunately. I read a bunch of articles online about the possible trade pieces. Siakam was in them, unfortunately. They wanted at least two players and at least two picks, and so I think what I'm going to end up doing, I think it's going to be Pascal Siakam, Danny Green to make the money work, and OG Anunoby, along with 2 first-round picks for Bradley Beal. In real life, this is a trade I would do if I were the Raptors. OG Anunoby looked like he was having a breakout season last year as a rookie. Slowed down a little bit this year. I'm sure he's also getting a lot less playing time because, again, Kawhi Leonard is the newest Toronto Raptor, but I think you have to do this trade. OG Anunoby has a lot of upside. Same goes with Pascal Siakam in his breakout year. But for Bradley Beal, like, to help you win a championship, like, I know there's always a winner and a loser in most trades, and you can really never tell until after the trades happen. But unfortunately, we are going to have to do this trade. So Pascal Siakam, Danny Green, and OG Anunoby, along with our first-round pick unprotected this year, and we're going to do a 2021 top 10 protected first-round pick. And we're going to head over to the Wizards, and we're going to take Mr. Bradley Beal. And Raptors would acquire $8 million more. Okay, so the money still doesn't even work on this one. So I'm not really sure who I'd have to throw. Maybe like CJ Miles. I mean, in real life, can you give me Chase on Randall? And can you also give me Thomas Bryant? Yeah. So, in real life, I think they can work in a different way. I think Danny Green, OG, and Siakam can make it work. I'm not sure, but we're going to throw CJ Miles in, who honestly, a 73 overall, wouldn't be getting any minutes on my team anyways. So, a very big trade. I have trade override on in case it doesn't go through, but overall, one more time, Pascal Siakam, Danny Green, who has also been having a great year for the Raptors, OG Anunoby, 2019 unprotected first-round pick, 2021 top 10 protected, and CJ Miles going to Washington for Bradley Beal, Chase on Randall, and Thomas Bryant. Maybe I shouldn't take Thomas Bryant. Maybe I should take Jeff Green instead. Just because Jeff Green's obviously way older. But Jeff Green's a 78. Or can I take Ron Baker? Yeah, I'll take Ron Baker because Thomas Bryant's still really young and has some potential. So we're going to add the exception. We make this trade, and they agree to that. So I can go throw a trade to override back off. I'm still up in the air on that trade in real life. I think Bradley Beal would be a great addition, but I still think you got to do it. But there ultimately, you could really talk me into either way, because Bradley Beal is a great player, but I just don't know if this, I mean, that's a lot to give up. We're going to move Ibaka to power forward. He's going to start there now. And so let's see what this new team is we're working with. So Lowry Beal instantly becomes one of the best backcourts. Kawhi Leonard's obviously not going anywhere. Serge Ibaka and Jonas Valanciunas. I know Siakam is obviously starting in real life. Off the bench, we've got Van Vliet, Deron Wright, Greg Monroe, Norman Powell. Right now, I wouldn't mind moving Norman Powell for a better backup power forward. Norman Powell in maybe 2 seconds, because I'm obviously not going to have many firsts left after that. So just a better backup big man. Like a Dwayne Dedmon could be an option. Kelly Olynyk. Yeah, let's go ahead and trade for Kelly Olynyk from the Miami Heat. He's going to be moved to power forward, and he is going to be our backup there. So let's just see what this is looking like right now. Let me reacclimate these minutes. Olynyk's going to play 25. Van Vliet will go 18. DeLon Wright 15. Monroe is going to get 10. 35 here. We're going to go 35 here. Ibaka can go 32. We'll go 32, and we'll go one more to Bradley Beal and give him 36. So Kyle Lowry, Bradley Beal, Kawhi Leonard, Serge Ibaka, and Jonas Valanciunas. Off the bench, we got Kelly Olynyk, Fred Van Vliet, DeLon Wright, and Greg Monroe. So I'm pretty interested to see how this team can do. We did use start today, so we currently sit at 29-12, still first in the Eastern Conference. Pretty high expectations, and I will see you guys at the end of the first year. So we finished season number 1 going 62-20, James Harden MVP. And before we get into more of the awards, I do want to give some credit where credit's due. I kind of forgot to give this at the beginning of the video. This video was recommended by a subscriber, a fan named Christian Cherry on Twitter. He DM'd me, asked me if I could do this video, and I thought it was a great idea. So big shout out to you, man. Thank you very much for the idea. If you guys have any other ideas, always feel free to DM me on Twitter. DMs are always open. DeAndre Ayton, Rookie of the Year. Schroeder, Davis, Heald, and Nick Nurse does win Coach of the Year, as we do go 16-2-20, as I mentioned. So we are first in the Eastern Conference. I'm hoping 2K can give us some luck. Best record in the NBA. Season stats, I'm guessing Kawhi, yep. And then Bradley Beal, another unbelievable year. Kyle Lowry probably took a dip in scoring a little bit, but when you add a superstar scorer like Bradley Beal, that's going to happen. Ibaka wasn't bad. Honestly, 14-9 from Valanciunas isn't even that bad. Olynyk, 5 rebounds, buddy. You're 7 feet tall. Like, that's got to step up. Van Vliet, DeLon Wright, Monroe. So, honestly, not a bad year. We're 11 rebounds by Valanciunas, and assists was Kyle Lowry. So, first round, we're taking on the Orlando Magic. Don't think that should be too much of a challenge, I don't think. We're up 2-0 on them. Make that 3-0 and a clean sweep. Nope, gentleman sweep. There we go. Now taking on the Celtics, who are a 5 seed in round number 2. I hope the Celtics can seriously get it together in real life. Good Lord. I mean, they've been on a pretty good stretch lately, but they started out the season just so poor. And it sucks to see Gordon Hayward, like, not being a former shell of himself. Like, I know, like, it's not like he had the choice to, like, get that, like, what he is right now. But, like, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying after that horrific injury. I don't know why I'm talking about the Celtics in the middle of a Raptors rebuild, but we're up 3-0 on the Indiana Pacers. Make it a clean sweep, please. And we're in the NBA Finals, most likely to face the Warriors. Thunder making a comeback, and nope. Golden State Warriors. So this is my prediction for the finals in real life. Warriors, KD, Curry, yeah, the whole 9 yards right there. A lot of people, every time I say this is my finals prediction, they think the Bucks are going to be in it. I just don't think the Bucks have enough pieces around Giannis, if we're being totally honest. Like, they're a very good team. I would probably list them right now as the second best team in the Eastern Conference behind the Raptors. As much as that pains me to say as a Celtics fan, but still, I don't think they're going to make the finals. If I have to hop in here, I will. If we can just make this competitive, and it looks like that's the end of our line. So, yeah, we're not going to score 8 points. And we made a little bit of a rush, but the Warriors win in 6, and Kevin Durant is the finals MVP. So, still, we made it to 6 games in the NBA Finals. We probably would have done something like that without Bradley Beal. I'm going to be totally honest, but still, I wanted to do this. I want this trade to happen in real life. Samuel Brown, goodbye. Our trainer is decent. Actually, are there any A trainers here? Yes, there are, so you're going to get fired. There we go. We're going to pick up Randy Martin. We're going to pick up James Graham. Nick Nurse is not going anywhere. Our assistant coach is absolutely horrible, so Trent Peterson would be a great fit. Assistant GM, Owen Masters, if you want to come here, and then CFO will take Kevin Nicholson. Hopefully we get all these guys, and we do. So we're all set for now. Let's head up to the draft. We obviously do not have our first round pick, which is a little bit unfortunate, but I could potentially trade for one. Because the contracts like Ibaka, maybe Kyle Lowry, Olynyk, Van Vliet, all got to go because I need some cap space. I did re-sign Kawhi Leonard during the year, so he is going to be here for this whole video. Could not risk him going to free agency and potentially losing him. So right now, if I package Olynyk and Fred Van Vliet, could I just like maybe get like the 6th pick or something like that? And Fred Van Vliet, I mean, that's 4.5 stars total. I'm just gonna shoot big right here. Okay, I didn't think that was going to happen. How about if I give up a second? And can I just do this with seconds? Preferably, I wouldn't have to give up any first, but I might have to. I'll give you my 2020. That's what I just said. 2023 first round pick, and they agreed to that. Okay. So we do have a high pick. We do have a pretty good pick in this year's draft. We have the 4th overall pick. Man, Kyle Lowry. Jaylen Brown in the 9th pick. That is not a bad trade. I just don't know where Jaylen Brown would play. We have 3 offers for Kyle Lowry. Well, I guess we're probably going to get more after this. Like, I wouldn't mind trading him for a high pick and drafting, like, John Morant. I mean, I could probably get John Morant at 4. So if I do get him at 4, I'm probably going to move Lowry. Ibaka, I would also be interested in seeing what I could get. I can get the 3rd overall pick for Serge Ibaka. I mean, that is, like, kind of hard to say no to. Yeah, I got to do this. It's the 3rd overall pick. So now we have picks 3 and 4. So we're either getting Zion, RJ Barrett, or John Morant. Obviously, one of them. I do not need Kyle Anderson on this team, and nobody wants Kyle Anderson. Okay. Well, you are going to be traded after the draft. I have 2 top 4 picks, and I'll see you guys at rookie signings. So a little recap here. We ended up drafting John Morant with the 3rd overall pick, and then we ended up with Bol. So 2 players that very well could start. Morant will start if I trade Lowry. I probably will end up doing that just for salary cap purposes. And then Bol if we don't re-sign Jonas Valanciunas. He actually ends up accepting his option. I'll bring back Malachi Richardson and probably throw him in a trade package. So Kyle Anderson has got to go now. Now we get some offers for him. Let me see. New Orleans, have fun with them. We will take your first round pick because we're pretty depleted on first round picks right now. And Malachi Richardson, Another first-round pick. Beautiful. So reloading on those first-round picks, of course, is important. And now Kyle Lowry, I'm so up in the air on. DeLon Wright, I would like to bring back as a backup point guard. We just don't have any money here, man. I would like to maybe make a bid at DeMarcus Cousins, who looks like he wants to go to the Lakers. But, of course, I would need to clear up some significant cap space. So Lowry and Valanciunas would have to be moved for any sort of deal like that to take place. So let me see what I can get. Kyle Lowry. Oh. Well. So I got offered Ben Simmons. So, I mean, I'm probably going to be taking that if we're going to be totally honest. I can get Lonzo and Ingram. Oladipo's nice. Yeah, I just don't know how I say no to this. Yep. It's Ben Simmons, welcome to Toronto. I mean, I don't know why that's allowed, like why that's a trade that can happen. So he is $8 million, or making $8 million, so of course he's not cheap. So actually, let me see how much I'm off on, like, maybe giving a bid at, like, a DeMarcus Cousins. Oh, boy, we have, like, no cap space. We have $8 million right now. Shoot. Okay, so Valanciunas, is it even worth moving him at this point? Let me just see where we're at right now. So 1, 2, Morant's not going to start. I guess 3, 4. We have no power forwards. 6, 7. So actually, I'm going to trade Valanciunas for a power forward. Jonas Valanciunas, and I honestly, you can take this first-round pick. I want to keep the Bucks one for a power forward. Yikes. I can take Ibaka back. I might have to, if that's all I'm really going to be getting. Mo Bamba. Not really a power forward. Sabonis, I kind of like. Clint Capella, not really a power forward again. Covington, Damian Jones, Otto Porter. Do I really want to take Serge Ibaka back? I guess. Serge Ibaka, welcome back to Toronto. I just needed a power forward. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players right now. I'm going to get a backup power forward, backup center, and backup shooting guard. So, wait, let me see something. I was just going to see... Would I prefer... Because Kawhi doesn't need a backup. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to go shooting guard because I don't need a backup for Kawhi. So shooting guard, like a Tyreek Evans wouldn't be bad for this team. I don't feel like... I do want DeLon Wright back. Greg Monroe, honestly, wouldn't be a bad piece to take back. DeLon Wright is restricted, so I'll actually pay the man, and we get him back as well. Hopefully we can afford both these guys. I don't know. I want to match his other offer. Okay, I can now trade DeLon Wright because I want John Morant to obviously play. So now I can trade him for... Let me just see. Oh, DeLon Wright's listed as a shooting guard, actually. I mean, he is 6'5", so can I trade him for a backup center and or power forward? DeLon Wright, and do I have any second-round picks, man? I don't think so. I am pretty depleted right now. No, I do not. So it's going to have to be him straight up, and nobody wants DeLon Wright. He does not... Okay. No, 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 no. I am taking off this no-trade clause, and I'm giving him $10 million a year. I 1,000% match his contract. I am doing that. You can tell me it's cheating. It's 1,000% not. I'll see you guys once I have a trade. So we're going to do this trade with the San Antonio Spurs, sending them DeLon Wright for Jakob Poeltl, a former Toronto Raptor, was drafted here, I believe. He's going to be our backup center to Bol Bol. And let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let me see how many big men are here that are really worth signing, like Boban, Michael Beasley. I think I'm going to sign Beasley, hopefully, move him to small forward, and then maybe trade him. First of all, let me renounce the trade exception on Kyle Lowry, Malachi Richardson. I don't know why Serge Ibaka is still on this team, so I feel like, okay, whatever. Now Michael Beasley, move him to small forward, where he goes up to a 78 overall. And now let me just see. I hate how 2K takes, like, it glitches this year. It's like doing trades, like when you change positions and when you change spots in the rotation. It takes like 8 years, and I don't know why it does. So 2.5-star trade value. He is making minimum money, so of course that's not going to help. Ooh, this might be a fun trade. I might have to look back at that one. Harry Giles, actually, I kind of want to pick up. Yeah, we're going to pick up Harry Giles. We're going to move him to power forward. He is a 77 overall. Big man out of Duke, I believe. I think he was like the #1 rated prospect coming out of high school and then tore his ACL. And that kind of sucks, man, to be totally honest. So last check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. See you guys at the start of season number 2. So hear me out for a second. Serge Ibaka is going to be traded for Spencer Dinwiddie right now. Spencer Dinwiddie is a point guard. I want John Morant starting. Ben Simmons is going to play some power forward. I know Ben Simmons is a very ball-dominant player, but I want to start John Morant. He's going to progress like an unbelievable stud in this game. First of all, I just saw this. Look at Harry Giles' per 36. Holy hell. Like, he does not even play close to 36 minutes, but look at 17.5 and 10.5 with 4 assists, 2 steals. Like, Jesus Christ. That being said, let me redo this rotation. Dinwiddie will be the 6th man. He's going to play around 25. We're going to go 20 here. Pirtle's going to play around 15, and Rashawn Holmes is not going to be playing. Tyreke Evans is going to end up getting these minutes. He's going to play around 10 a night. So Morant's going to play around 32, Beal 35, and 30. We'll give 30 here, and we'll go 33, and I'll go 34 and 31. So Ja Morant, Bradley Beal, Kawhi Leonard, Ben Simmons, and Bol Bol. Off the bench, we've got Spencer Dinwiddie, Harry Giles, Jakob Poeltl, and Tyreke Evans. I wanted to play Simmons at point guard, but I also want Morant to get some minutes. We're going to start both the rookies, and I'll see you guys at the end of year number 2. So we end season number 2 tying the best record in NBA history, going 73-9, and Kawhi Leonard wins MVP. So pretty good year. Zion Williamson, rookie of the year for the Suns. Schroeder, Kawhi also wins defensive player of the year. Dennis Smith Jr., most improved. Nick Nurse, obviously, is going to win coach of the year. So clearly we are a 1 seed. Best record in the NBA by far. Season stats on the year led in scoring by Kawhi Leonard, then Bradley Beal. This is why I wanted to start Ja Morant, because he would not have been playing like this if he wasn't starting. Simmons, only 14 points, but I'll take 9 rebounds and almost 7 assists. Bol, like maybe a few more boards, but 13.5 points is pretty expected. Dinwiddie, Evans, Harry Giles. What are his per 36? So not as great, but 11 and 11 still not bad for a bench piece. Rebounds was Leonard. Oh my God, and assists was Morant. So taking on the Indiana Pacers in the first round, we end up losing game 1 after we win 73 games, but what are you going to do? Win game 2, win game 3, and I think that was a clear fluke as we win in 5. Wow, what a team. Taking on the Orlando Magic, round number 2. Shouldn't be that hard, I don't think. I think we faced them in round 1 last year, and we swept them, or maybe 1 in 5. Whatever. We gentlemen sweep them this year, and now taking on the Celtics, who are not a bad team, but I think at this point, like, come on, 2K. If we're losing games to the team you hate the most, the Celtics, then there's an issue. And, of course, okay. Are we just going to gentlemen sweep everybody? Yeah. So far, so good. I will face either of these teams. Taking on the Houston Rockets. James Harden, Chris Paul, Clint Capella. And that's pretty much, yeah, that's it. This should be probably a sweep. Pretty good matchup of backcourts. We're up 3-0. And I think that's probably about all she wrote for this one, folks. Oh my God, this team is insane. I will hop in, get some gameplay, and I'll see you guys in the game. So this game is clearly over. I do want to get the starters in, so I'm just going to take a timeout. It's not like I'm really going to need them in case we end up like blowing this or anything, because I don't think that's going to be happening. So just got to make sure you get the starters in. We are up by, let me do that math. I think that's 26 points. Math is not my strong suit. I'm just going to throw the starters in there. Yeah, I want to use Kawhi and stuff like that. So this team's insane. I'll show you guys. I am on Hall of Fame. I'll go down to Superstar. It doesn't really matter. So, this has been a pretty good team so far. I think the Bradley Beal trade kind of worked out. Kawhi's got 25 on the night, 9 of 13 from the field, so he hasn't even taken that many shots. Did I not just say put the starters in? Did Morant foul out? No, what? I just said put him in. What? How is that hard? Okay, well, Dinwiddie's... And why is Bol not in? Did I not just say put the starters in? And Ben Simmons is not in. Did I not just... I could have sworn I just said put the starters in. All right, well, whatever. Poeltl is... Can I just... Yeah, thank you. Go up for the layup. Are you kidding me? Go up, Harry Giles. That's a foul. Okay, we're going to get almost all the starters in. Harry Giles got fouled, so I don't think Ben Simmons is going to come in, but he is going to miss the first free throw. A 53 free throw rating is awesome. Second free throw is... good. Harry Giles got 6 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists on the night. I wanted to use Ben Simmons. Morant's got 16, 4, and 7. Eric Gordon, Kawhi, you already saw his stats. Harry Giles. Bol's got 8 and 7, so not ideal, but what are you going to do? I just got blown by. This is why I want Ben Simmons in the game. It should be a pretty interesting or easy concept to understand. Ja Morant looks so clean. Except Chris Paul is pretty good. Bol pick. Oh my God. Chris Paul is eating me alive. Get that shit. Oh my God, Bol. Having none of that. Chris Paul thought he was getting an easy layup. Can I have a sub, please? Do we not use subs at every whistle? Like, what is going on? Give me the starters. Like, how is this a hard concept to understand? 2K just really doesn't want to see me have fun. They don't want to see me succeed. Oh, whoa. I thought he was throwing the ball away. I didn't even see him back there. Bradley Beal looks kind of clean. Has Bradley Beal ever wore a shooting sleeve? Oh, Chris Paul goes with the floater, so Bol can't stuff him at the rim. I want to use Ben Simmons. Okay, Simmons is finally checking into the game. Only third time's the charm. Okay, Jesus Christ, in the defensive department. Bol drive to the rim. Who's this, like Brandon Wright? And you really think that's going to work? Chris Paul's just hopping through all sorts of screen. Bol gets stripped. Okay, be showing off my 2K skills is always fun. Bradley Beal's got 25, 4 and 4 on the night. Oh, Bradley Beal fouled out. Okay. Dinwiddie can just come in for him, I guess. Whatever. Oh, my God. I wanted to use Beal, too. Okay, well, what are you going to do? Hopefully Simmons finally can check in. Good Lord, it's about time. Come on. Missed the first free throw. And he's going to hit that. I need a sip of water because I'm so thirsty. Spencer Dinwiddie's low-key got 21 points on the night. Like, that is not bad at all. And Simmons finally got to check in. Okay, so I kind of want to use him a little bit. He's kind of a god. So let's see. He's got 13, 6, and 5 on the night. I'm going to run the ISO. I don't know who this is. Luke and Mute covering me. I actually almost made a bid for him. Ben Simmons drive by. That's a foul. And one. Count it, baby. Count it, count it, count it. That is, oh my God. I love it. I love it. I love it. Why is Ben Simmons literally the only one I can ever get and ones to go with? Like, I can't do it with LeBron. I can't do it with KD. But, like, okay. Troy Daniels going to hit a 3. Not the end of the world. I want to use Kawhi a little bit now. Kind of give it to everybody. Give everybody a little bit of showcase. So Kawhi's got 25 and 13, double for him. Simmons can give me a pick. That would be much appreciated. Now Ben Simmons roll. Oh, I did not. Why can't you just? I mean, he hits the shot, but like, why can't you just drive for a dunk at the rim? Like, it shouldn't be that hard. But this one is pretty much over. I do not want to sit through all the annoying stuff after this. So, oh, give me those cookies. Give me the cookies. Okay, that's a foul. I'll just see you guys at the Finals MVP. So I'm going to guess Kawhi Leonard won the Finals MVP, and yeah, he did. He averaged a double-double, so absolutely insane. We're going to go for the repeat now. Not much I really feel like I need to change about this team. We're going to go up to staff signing, make sure, yeah, Nick Nurse is still here, and we have everybody else, so we are still good. Do we have any draft picks? Do we have any draft picks in this year's draft? We have the 16th pick in the second round from the Spurs. I'm just going to trade this for a future second because you never know what you might end up with. So we're going to sim up to rookie signings because we're all set with staff. I don't even know why I went to rookie signings. We obviously didn't have anybody. We have no cap space. Harry Giles can come back and be a good backup for us. Qualifying, Ben Simmons and Jakob Poeltl. I would like to re-sign Alex Poythress. I don't even know. Will not get the qualifying. So Simmons is 1,000. Kevin Durant's in free agency this year. I feel like that never happens. Kyle Lowry looks like he's going to go to the Spurs. I think I traded him for Ben Simmons, so I guess they don't want to bring him back. But I'm just going to max out Ben Simmons, pay the man his money. Same goes with Jakob Poeltl because he's not a bad backup center. So we get both these guys back. This team is pretty much all set. I don't think I really want to make any trades. Okay, Simmons, I don't know why it gives him the qualifying offer. Like, that's such a glitch. I mean, I'm not trading him, so only paying him 10 mil, I guess, might end up helping. But trade-wise, maybe I'm good with Bol. We still have Rashawn Holmes. Can I maybe get a better backup, like, shooting guard? If I package Evans and Holmes, let me just see. Holmes, Tyreek Evans, and a first-round pick from the Pelicans. Can I get a better backup shooting guard? Marcus Smart and Naz Reid. That is not bad. Bogdanovich isn't bad. Trey Jones, Josh Jackson, Covington. Let's pick up Marcus Smart and Naz Reid. Great defensive shooting guard off the bench. I have literally no idea. Like, I have no information on Naz Reid. Could not tell you a thing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He could play, if we're being totally honest. He was the 21st pick in the draft. Maybe I package him and Poeltl for a better backup center. I mean, I don't really know at this point. I mean, I wouldn't mind. Just seeing when we get Poeltl, Reed, and I don't even have another first-round pick. So we'll throw in a second. Favors, Gallo, Evans. And pick up Bam Adebayo. First-round pick unless Matthews. Enes Kanter. Enes Kanter is definitely the way to go. Jonte Porter I saw. But yeah, let's pick up Enes Kanter from the New York Knicks. And a really valuable first-round pick that unfortunately will never be used. But we have 9 players, and yeah, I'm going to see you guys at the start of the third and final year with this team. So this is going to be the rotation for the third and final season. Ja Morant, Bradley Beal, Kawhi Leonard, Ben Simmons, and Bol off the bench. Spencer Dinwiddie, Enes Kanter, Marcus Smart, and Harry Giles. Unbelievable team. Let's go repeat, and I'll see you guys at the end of the third and final year. So another great year as we end season number 3, 72-10, 1 game worse than last year. I mean, it's okay. Curry, Cole Anthony, Kyle Lowry. Our old friend is on the Houston Rockets. So he used to be a Rocket, I think. Didn't he? Yes, he did. He started his career. No, he didn't start his career. He was drafted by Memphis, then traded to Houston, looks like. And then he kind of broke out in Houston a little bit. Then Toronto, and then, yeah, he's become what he is today. Giannis, Defensive Player of the Year. Colin Sexton, improved in 3rd year in a row. Nick Nurse is your Coach of the Year. So, again, unbelievable team. Just don't really know what else we can do with this team. I mean, it's insane. Kawhi, Beal, Morant, Simmons, Bol. I mean, oh my God, we had to have scored the most points in the entire NBA. Yes, we did by far, and we were also the best defensive team. And we had obviously that means we have the best differential. So, I mean, what else can you do? What else can I mean? Ben Simmons, Kawhi Leonard, Ja Morant, like Bradley Beal. This is his rebuild. I forgot about him. We gentlemen sweep the Brooklyn Nets in the first round. We're taking on Philly in the next round. I mean, they obviously don't have their best or second best player anymore. I'll give Embiid the best player over Ben Simmons. I'll give you that. And we end up sweeping them. Looks like we're going to be facing the Celtics once again. Look at the Wizards kind of gotten back on their feet. I'll show you the Wizards team after we do this and kind of see where they're at. But we are going to probably beat the Celtics in 5, and we do. Warriors. See if we can finally beat them. We can check out their team. Curry, Daniel Gafford. I feel like they always end up with this guy. Clay they still have, and they also have Draymond Green. Have you ever seen a more Draymond Green stat line? 3 points, 13 rebounds, and 13 assists. That is so Draymond Green, it hurts. We're up 2-0 on them, though. 3-0, and I'm not going to hop in again. We sweep them. Kawhi Leonard, Finals MVP. So hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you did, leave a like down below. If you guys need to make sure to subscribe, go follow me on Twitter. Link is always in the description. That is how I got this rebuild idea from somebody on Twitter. So this was the Bradley Beal Toronto Raptors rebuild. I really think this would be a great move for both sides. The Wizards are not going anywhere. Let's be honest. You got to kind of blow it up. I know you would probably prefer to trade John Wall in that $45 million a year contract, but if you can only get some value for Bradley Beal, then I think you got to do that. We can also check out what the Wizards are looking like right now. Obviously, this is probably nothing like they would look like in real life. So Wall, Siakam, they have this guy Luke Dort. I don't know. Troy Brown Jr., OG Anunoby looks like he's still not that great. So, who knows? But this team kind of came out a little bit better. If you'd want to see the other side of this, where I do this trade with or I use the Washington Wizards and do the same trade, let me know that down below in the comment section. This team came out absolutely insane. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Leave any other video recommendations down below in the comment section. And I'll see you guys all in the next one.